Hi, my name is Travis. I'm 33 years old and I was born with thrombocytopenia with absent radius, also known as TAR syndrome. What that means is that I was born missing the forearm or the radius in both my forearms. As you can see, I have multiple surgery scars here. I had my first surgery at 5 months. And I've had lots of different hardware in my arms. I've had plates and screws. I've had pins. I've even had pins drilled in there. You can see the pin sites there um, to lengthen the bone. Um, my form of TAR syndrome is called long arm TAR. So what that means is that I basically have the long arm version of it. Other characteristics of TAR syndrome are low platelet counts, um, which can cause bruises and internal bleeding and a lot of problems. I am actually very fortunate that I grew out of that, and I haven't had a problem with my platelets in quite a while. But there are a lot of people out there with TAR syndrome who have, you know, they have the short arm TAR syndrome where their upper arms are much shorter than mine are. A lot of people have to use mobility devices, and it affects their legs. So my case is pretty, mild, I guess you can put it. Um, but the reason for this video is that I am launching a GoFundMe campaign. I am a huge comic book nerd, sci-fi geek, love Star Wars, all the Marvel movies. I loved it all ever since I was a kid. Um, but I never saw anybody with a body difference represented in those types of media. So I am creating my own. Um, I'm creating a brand new character with TAR syndrome. Um, Her name is Cherub. I will be attaching links and to my official uh, Facebook fan page so you can see her. Um, and I want to get this character made and realized and out there, because there are a lot of people like me out there with body differences, and we don't see ourselves represented um, in the media really all that much. Um, this is a character that I wish I had growing up. Um, to tell you a little bit about her, as I said before, her name is Cherub. I chose that name because I've heard many times in the community that our arms are referred to as angel wings. So it seemed fitting to name it after a character with tiny angel wings. She has the ability to stretch her arms. Um, so she's kind of like Mr. Fantastic, where she can stretch out and reach really far and punch people from far away. And she can also use this power to look like she doesn't have TAR syndrome, to look normal, if you will. The drawback to that, though, is that when her arms are stretchy or when she's hiding, her arms are much weaker. She would barely have the capacity to lift up a dictionary, um, let alone be a superhero. Um, but the drawback is that when she has her arms in her resting state, where it looks like she has TAR syndrome, she is much stronger. She's 5 to 6 times stronger than a normal human being. Um, and that's the kind of the quick rundown of the character. I'm going to be asking for some $6,000 for this GoFundMe campaign. Um, the reason is for that is that I am looking for an artist to draw the pencils and do the inks and the colors and lettering. Um, I'm the writer. I'm hard at work on a script right now. Um, and artists don't work for free, especially if you want a professional artist which I am looking for. I have estimated the cost of the art of the book to be about $6,000. So that's what I'm shooting for. Um, I will not be keeping any of the money raised from this GoFundMe campaign for personal use. It is just for this project only. If I reach that goal, and I hire the artist and we get the book out, put a book together, I will then be launching a Kickstarter to be able to ship the book out to you, to get it printed and ship it out. If I exceed my $6,000 GoFundMe goal, then all that money will be going towards printing costs and shipping costs. Um, you can give as little as you're able to. Even just $1 will help out this project. If you are unable to give, that's totally fine. Nothing helps more than a share. Share it on your social media, share it on your Facebook, on your Twitter, talk about it with your friends. Um, I really want to get the word out there for this character. It's a project I believe in, um, and it's something I'm very excited about. It's something very personal to me, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. So thank you. Bye.